So there's no Giants content to make right now, so I decided we're gonna make some fun content that I've never done on this channel. Now, I know I'm not the oldest Giants fan ever, so this video shouldn't really be hard for me, or at least I think it shouldn't be. So let's get into it. Over my 19 years of being alive, I have seen some bad Giants games, and I mean bad. I've seen some games that have made me literally want me to jump out a window almost, made me wanted to stick my head in the microwave, made me wanted to drink a bowl of bleach, made me want to punch the hardest wall ever. That's how bad some of these games have been I'm gonna name in this video. Before I go any further, if you haven't yet, go and subscribe to my channel. Tap the bell icon for future Giants content and football content on the channel. Maybe basketball, but we'll see. But without further ado, let's get into these games. Don't quit too hard. Don't queeze. Don't get sick at none of these games. It's just a video, by the way. Alright, let's go a little bit more recent to start off. So I actually had a reaction to this video a long time ago. You can go check it out on my channel if you want to. I'll leave the link down in the comments down below. But I remember that's how bad of a game this was. You can see my reaction to it. But this was week 3. We played the San Francisco 49ers. This was literally a week after Saquon suffered a torn ACL against the Bears. And here's the thing. The 49ers are also going into this game suffering just as much injuries as we were. Nick Bosa also tore his ACL a week prior to this game. And on a talent level scale, we had the edge over the 49ers offense-wise. So we were coming into this game thinking this is going to be an easy walk in the park for us, right? Well, boy, were we wrong. Nick Mullins and the practice squad 49ers came into this game and absolutely stomped us 38-6. Or was it 36-9? Okay, it was 36-9. But they stomped us either way. Daniel Jones couldn't get anything going. This offense couldn't get anything going. My God, we only scored 3 field goals in this game. That's how bad of a game this was. We couldn't even score more than 9 points versus a team that was going into this game with mostly backups as their defensive team. And we couldn't even stop an offense who had Nick Mullins as their starting quarterback from scoring more than 38 points. That's how bad of a game this was. You let a team full of practice squad guys give up 38 points to you, who had Nick Mullins as their starting quarterback. Are you serious? How embarrassing could it get? But notice how that's just at 5. There are worse games on this list, so let's continue. Number 4, the Giants finally get back to the playoffs. We had such a good season, just for it to end in a nightmare. The Giants going into this game against the Packers, it looks like they were the favorites. But then the worst incident in Giants history happened. The infamous boat party incident where players like Sterling Shepard, Victor Cruz, and our star wide receiver OBJ were all a part of. The Giants would end up losing this game in a nightmarish 38-10. You know what happened? You had guys like Victor Cruz and OBJ dropping passes. Matter of fact, our leading receiver in that game was neither of them. It was Tavares King. Have you ever heard that name in a while? You probably haven't. That's what makes this loss even more embarrassing. If I was Eli Manning, I would have gave every person in my receiving core who was a part of that boat party incident hell. I would have gave them the worst fuss and cursing out I've ever seen out of anybody. Like, I would have given them hell if I was Eli Manning, because he did everything he could in this game, but then his receivers didn't really give him any help whatsoever. I guess we redeemed ourselves 6 or 7 years later, but 6 or 7 years too late, I guess. Let's continue though. Let's go back to a bit more recent game, the Giants versus the Bears. A battle of 2 of the worst teams in the NFL at the time. It can't get any worse than this. Oh wait, it can. How about your starting quarterback throwing for negative passing yards in a game? Yes. Have you ever seen a quarterback throw for negative passing yards in a game at all? Yep. You've seen it before with Mike Glennon. That's how bad it was. At least Saquon Barkley got some type of redemption. He rushed for 100 yards in the same arena or stadium he tore his ACL in. But that didn't make this game any better, because we had to watch both the Bears and the Giants, two of the worst teams in the NFL, two of the worst offense in the NFL, and possibly two of the worst defense in the NFL, go at it for almost 3 hours. Yeah, you still think it can't get any worse? Yep, it can't get any worse at all. Hold up. Sorry. I almost got a little sick watching this or making this video. Anyways, hope you're not getting sick either. Hope you got a bucket by your side because it's not over yet. The Giants versus the Chargers. My God, there was so much that went wrong during this game. If I'm not mistaken, I think 3 receivers got hurt in this game. Who was it again? Oh yeah, the OBJ, Brandon Marshall, and Dwayne Harris all got hurt in this one game. I think OBJ broke his leg, obviously. I think Dwayne Harris hurt his knee. I'm not too sure what happened to Brandon Marshall, but then again, it's Brandon Marshall, so yeah, he gets so many injuries, you kind of forget what kind of injuries he had at this point. It wasn't even the loss that we took alone in this game that made this game bad. The injuries and the loss we took made this game bad alone. So like I said, my God, that's what makes this game bad. This might have been the worst game all around for us. Like, nothing went right during this game whatsoever. Oh my God. Getting sick once again. Alright, let's continue. Let's finally get this over with. The Giants versus the Rams, the last game on this list. Yes, it's finally over. My God, 51-17. We gave up a 3rd down and 33 in this game. If you thought your defense was bad, I don't think I've ever seen a defense give up a 3rd down and 33 like the Giants would in this game. Like I said, we let Jared Goff look like Tom Brady in this game. We let him look like Patrick Mahomes like he is now. We let him look like Aaron Rodgers, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning. Pretty much any prime quarterback you can think of, that's what Jared Goff made this team look like in this game. Crazy part is, Eli Manning didn't even play horribly in this game. It was just our defense that played horribly in this game altogether. But then again, that's how the Giants have always been for the most part, it feels like. One side of the ball plays bad, the other plays absolutely horrible. Anyways, the list is finally over, yes. I know some of you got sick while watching this, but it's finally over. That was the list of the top 5 worst Giants games I've ever experienced. Honorable mention is going to go to the Eagles versus the Giants, the Miracle at the Meadowlands. That moment alone made this one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. Deshaun Jackson, you're a talented receiver, but I absolutely hate you for making this moment happen. But if you haven't yet, go ahead and like this video, tap the bell icon, and subscribe to my channel right now for future Giants content and football content. Basketball content too, mostly football as of right now. But that is it. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that will be down below in the description. And I'm out.